And Indianapolis has reached a tragic milestone this week, 100 homicides so far this year. News 8's Demi Johnson is live downtown, and Demi, city leaders have some major concerns about this number.
Hi, Kylie. Yeah, the city's leader of community violence reduction, Shauna Majors, tells me she's worried that Indianapolis could pass 200 homicides this year. She says these numbers are higher than they were this time in 2019, but says 2020 did start with a different set of circumstances. A deadly week in Indianapolis.
It really bothers me where we are right now.
The city now at 100 homicides in 6 months.
Wish I had a crystal ball and more control over when people decide to settle their disputes using a firearm.
Director of Community Violence Reduction, Shauna Majors, can't see into the future, but she does try to control what happens. A job she says has been much harder in 2020.
We're very much one-on-one, interaction with people, and it's hard to do a violence interruption on a Zoom call.
Many of the programs created to curb violence have not been running during the pandemic, but Majors knows that isn't the root cause of all the deadly shootings.
And a lot of this starts in people's homes, and trying to help them unlearn some of the bad or poor examples and behaviors they learn generationally in being in poverty. And economics is a huge part of this.
Darius Ross understands how tough that can be.
I used to be that person standing on the block, selling drugs, gang banging, and I changed my whole life around.
Now he's a community advocate on the city's east side, trying to help others change too.
It's disheartening, not towards my community, but towards our stakeholders, towards our elected officials, towards people in position to make something happen.
Major shares his frustration.
A lot of research trying to see what we're missing.
She admits there is a major piece of the puzzle missing, but is hopeful the city is close to finding it.
We really have to continue to push each other to try to see each other as human beings and value each other's life, because we all matter.
Major says community programs are starting to pop up as things reopen. She says her office is hosting one next Friday at Martin University. There will be groups on site to connect people with resources and food and other programs in the community. We'll be sure to get that information on wishtv.com. In Indianapolis, I'm Demi Johnson, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.